Why are they not reading these scriptures? I'm going to show you why. Get Malachi 2 verse 7. But I'm sure when you went to church, Teddy, they brought out tithes, right? They spoke about tithes and giving to the Lord, right? Yeah, that one, they don't miss a verse on that one. So let's read Malachi 2 verse 7.
The book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7.
Go ahead.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge. So the pastor is meant to have knowledge, right? Go ahead.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
And they, meaning the congregation, should be looking for the law coming out of his mouth. So that's the knowledge they should be listening out for. Read on. Now listen to this last.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
He's supposed to be the messenger on behalf of the Lord. So meaning, if he's not bringing out the laws, look for the exit signs. Don't stay there because he's not bringing out what the Lord wants you to know. Now, Malachi 3 verse 8. Instead,
the book of Malachi.
This is what he's doing.
Chapter 3 and verse 8.
Go ahead.
Will a man rob God?
This is what he brings out every Sunday, which is not even the Sabbath. Will a man rob God? Go ahead.
Yet ye have robbed me.
Yet you have robbed me. He brings that out every Sunday to make you feel a guilty conscience to take your money. Read on.
But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee?
And then we say, how have we robbed the Lord? Go ahead.
In tithes and offerings?
In tithes and offerings. Go ahead.
Ye are cursed with a curse.
Go ahead. And he says, if you don't pay, the Lord's going to curse you. That's what he says. Go ahead.
For ye have robbed me, even this whole nation.
Hold on a minute. He never gets to that bit. What does it mean we've robbed the whole nation? What does he mean? So that means the tithing is not supposed to be only going to the pastor or the priest. It's meant to be for the whole nation. So hold on a second. Why have not the rest of the congregants been receiving this tithing? That's a good question, isn't it? That's a very good question. Okay, I think you're there already. Let Deuteronomy 14, right? Yeah. Verse 22. I'm going to show you what tithing actually is. Guess what? Newsflash, tithing is not money. It is not money. It's a lie. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 22.
So for those of you that have given 15, 20, 25 grand to your pastor to get his jet, you're going to understand that he's broken. Thou shalt not steal. Read that.
Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed.
No, did it say of thy accounts?
Thy seed.
Of thy seed.
Thy seed.
Go ahead.
That the field bringeth forth year by year.
That Barclays bringeth forth year by year.
Year by
no, what is
year.
It? That the what?
That the field.
That the field.
Bringeth forth year by year.
What do you find in the field, Teddy? Do you find money in the field? Does money really grow on trees? It doesn't, does it? So, what is it talking about when it says the seed of thy field? It's going to explain.
Verse 23. And thou shalt eat.
It's going to say.
Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 23.
I'm not going to say anything. What I'm going to do is let the Lord speak for himself. The pastors don't let the Lord. 14 and he's in verse 23 now. He started from verse 22. So let's see what tithing actually is.
And thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose to place his name there.
So this tithing you eat. This tithing you eat. Do you eat money, Teddy? So what is going on here? Read on.
The tithe of thy corn.
Corn you eat, right? And corn is found where? Is it found in the sky? Where'd you get corn from? From the field, right? That's why it says from what the field bringeth forth. Go ahead.
Of thy corn.
Go ahead.
Of thy wine.
Of that you intake wine, right? Go ahead.
Of thine oil.
Of thine oil, right? Go ahead.
And the firstlings of thy herds.
So meaning your sheep or your goats, where are they found? In the field, right? We eat goat, right? We eat sheep, right? Okay, read on.
And of thy flocks.
And of thy flocks, go ahead.
That thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always.
Why? Because he was the one that gave you the blessing to have those things. Go ahead.
And if the way be too long for thee,
I'll give you an example. We had to bring our tithing back then to Jerusalem. Do you understand? If some of us are in Ethiopia, can we bring all our sheep, all our corn, and all our oil to Jerusalem from Ethiopia? No, that's too much of a burden, isn't it? So the Lord is giving you now what to do if you've been blessed so much. What you do? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 24.
No, where you were? 14.
Sorry, verse.
Where you were?
Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 24.
Stay with
and
me,
if
Teddy.
the
So
way
now you've been blessed with sheep, corn and
If
oil,
the way-
and you're meant to go to Jerusalem, but you got so much that you can't carry it, right? Go ahead.
If the way be too long for thee,
If the way is too far from you, go ahead.
that thou art not able to carry it,
Go ahead.
or if the place be too far from thee,
Right?
which the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there,
Right?
when
Which is
the
Jer-
Lord
which is
thy
Jerusalem.
God have blessed thee,
Go ahead.
then shalt thou turn it into money.
Then in that case, turn all everything you got, sell it and get the money. Let's see if he says put it in the pastor's pocket. Yeah? Read on.
And bind up the money
Hold the money
in thine hand,
in your hand. Go ahead.
and shall go unto the place which the Lord thy God shall choose,
Which is Jerusalem. Go ahead.
and thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thy soul lusteth
So
after.
buy back whatever you want to buy from what you had. He still hasn't said give it to the pastor yet. He's still dealing with the individual that has the produce. So where is this coming from? Read on. I'm
For-
still reading. I haven't checked one anywhere. Go ahead.
For oxen,
Go ahead. So that the oxen, so that's the type of thing you find in the field. Go ahead.
or for sheep,
So what are you doing? You're buying these things back that you had when you were far away, in Ethiopia, for example. Go ahead.
or for wine,
Or for wine. That's what you mentioned before, didn't you? Go ahead.
or for strong drink,
Or for strong. You mentioned that before as well. Go ahead.
or for whatsoever thy soul desireth.
Whatever your soul, you said the pastor's soul.
Soul desireth,
Whatever your soul desireth. Go ahead.
and thou shalt eat there before the Lord thy
He's
God.
still telling you to eat, meaning glorify, enjoy it. I have not read a bit where it says you give the money over. He said buy back everything you had. So why is this happening in the church where they're robbing the people's money? Read on.
Thou shalt rejoice, thou and thine household.
Wow! So not only if it's just for you, it's for your wife,
Make sure
it's for your
everybody's all right.
children. Look at that. Go ahead. Are they
And-
doing that in the church today? They're not doing that in the church today. No way.
Once that money get in there, and we don't
That's
do
it.
that
They got the
again.
Lexus, they got the plane, they got whatever. Whoever pastor you know of, that's what they're doing. Go ahead.
And the Levite that is within thy gates, thou shalt not forsake him.
So let me ask you this. Why is it mentioning the Levites? Maybe, have you read the Bible before?
Levites and the priests.
They were the priests. Oh, you're in the spirit. You are in the spirit. The Levite were the priests, right? So they were dedicated to upkeep of the temple, isn't it? That was their dedication, isn't it? So let me show you something. Numbers chapter 18, verse 20. All these other tribes you see, except for Levi, had an inheritance of land. Do you understand? Levi did not have no inheritance of land because their job was to look after the temple. Do you understand? So read that now.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18 and verse 20.
Go ahead.
And the Lord spake unto Aaron,
Which Aaron is a Levite. Go ahead.
thou shalt have no inheritance in thy land.
Oh, you're not gonna have no inheritance of land, Aaron. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou have any part among them.
Any part among the other tribes which does have land. Go ahead.
I am thy part
The
and
Lord
thine
said,
inheritance.
I am your part. You're dedicated to the work that I've given you to do.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
Household.
So you and your household are meant to get the tithing that the pastor so-called claims he should get. Go ahead.
And
Go ahead.
And the
Send
Levite
for the Levite.
Yeah, what's this? Yeah,
that
go
is
ahead.
within thy gates, thou shalt not forsake him, for he have no part nor inheritance with thee.
Which we covered earlier, right? Go ahead.
At the end of 3 years, thou shalt bring forth all thine tithe
At the
of
end.
thy increase.
Read that
This-
again. You gotta read that one again. You gotta
Verse
read that
28.
one. How often were we meant to be bringing our tithes? Read that again.
And at the end of 3 years,
I've got a question for you, Teddy. How often does the pastor ask for tithing? I know that's what I'm saying. You're laughing because you're seeing it for yourself. How often does these pastors ask for tithing?
52 weeks a year.
52 weeks a year. Every Sunday.
Only 3 years. Every 3 years.
Every 3 years. That's what the Bible said. The pastors ask, some of them ask twice a week. Every 3
Every
years.
time
And-
it's swimming.
exactly. Even they've gone as far as to say, have you got card? We take pen and card.
yeah,
Yeah,
Do you
man.
understand what I'm
Contactless
saying?
payment.
And they're
Got
supposed
an
to.
envelope waiting for me.
They got, there you go. I used to give it an envelope. The technology has gone far beyond now. you understand what I'm saying? But Teddy,
Listen.
that's showing you that what? Because remember, the pastor is meant to represent what? The Bible, apparently, right? Isn't one of the commandments, thou shalt not steal?
What is a nation?
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong.